Hello everybody, how are you? Welcome to Mi Casa es Su Casa with Lydia Neff. Today we are making a delicious soup again, but it's different. It's more like a stew. We are making pork and beans with fire roasted tomatoes. I can guarantee you will love it. The season is already changing to that beautiful fall weather, and soups and stews are appreciated. So come on in, bring your favorite chair or pull one over here, sit down, and let's have fun. I'm gonna bring you closer to my pot so you can see what we're doing. Remember yesterday I divided some beans because there were too much in my pressure cooker, so I have that other half and I'm gonna use it exactly for that. So the seasonings to begin with are the same. Remember, bell pepper, onions, oregano. It's a must when you're starting your pinto bean or any beans. It gives great flavor. So these beans already have onions, it has bell pepper, and it also has oregano. How much? I am using right now about a pound and a half, so I'm using the same measurements I gave you yesterday. 1 tablespoon of oregano. You can use a small onion and a small bell pepper. If it's too big, you can use half or a little bit more than half, okay? And really to your preference. They never hurt, they only give more flavor. So let's get cooking over here, okay? And you can see we have over here they soaked yesterday in water. Now all the beans, when you're going to stew them or cook a delicious soup, it's always recommended that you add some type of bone or smoky flavor. And this time I'm going to separate the sausage because I'm going to add that later, but I do have smoked turkey wings, and you have to have, if you're a cook, some type of thing on your freezer. It doesn't have to be turkey wings, it can be any other smoked necks, whatever you have. It's always recommended to have, because you add flavor with this to food. So we'll have some of this in here, okay? Smoked turkey wing. And over here, if you can see, you can probably even see it, I have some smoked bacon that I will add too. All those things are just for flavor to my soup slash stew. That's how it's gonna look. Okay, we're gonna add this sausage later. Okay, now yesterday I marinated this delicious pork over here because we are doing pork and beans, right? Any cut, whatever cut you have, I'm not gonna send you to get what I have. If you have a different one, that's okay. These are rib tips, okay? Any type of rib you have, it's okay. I just happen to find these ones that I really love, and they are soaked in beer. Beer, what we're looking for is those flavors from the beer. The alcohol, I have already talked to you about it, evaporates when you're cooking. So we're gonna have at the end all those beautiful flavors that they make the beer with. So, and this, I wouldn't do cooking wine with this. It will give it another taste. 2, 3, let's see over here. These have bone, and that's beautiful because it will I'm gonna leave this ones here because I don't want to overflow. See, they were soaking there, so I don't need to pour all that in there. They were soaked already. I'm gonna put some of this water to use it later because I don't want this to overflow. We can put that, and we're gonna use it later because it's so important just to keep that water level high. You don't want your beans to dry. So once it gives you like the first whistle, you can come back and let me see if I can put a little bit more. And there we go. Okay, we're gonna check them after the first whistle. Just don't want this to overflow. Okay, so now we're gonna cover them, and you are gonna see how this is gonna turn in no time, especially if you have one of these. By the way, just because I am using pressure cooker doesn't mean that you have to use one of these. You can do it in any other one. Okay, this is just because it's faster, and I guess I want to use it, but any other one will do. Okay, we'll be back. I'm gonna cook it at medium heat. Okay, we'll see you soon. Okay, so we're checking our soup now, and it's looking beautiful. Look at this. It's just falling, the meat falling off the bone, just like we wanted. And for right now, I'm gonna put tip ribs over here. You can use any type of ribs, any type of your favorite cut, your favorite it's pork and beans, and it's probably different than your recipe. You're used to probably doing it with ham or whatever. I think this is a little bit on the Spanish side, or pork and beans, but it's pork and beans. And I'm telling you, all that taste of the I'm gonna get rid of this bone here. All that taste that the beer gave to the meat, it's really, really important, because you will love it. You will really, really love it. So let's see if we can, with this, just a little bit, not that much. You don't have to if you don't want to. We're just making it a little bit thicker, but if you don't have one of these, you can use your blender, or you don't have to do it. Okay, that's it. I don't want all my beans to be, I want to taste some beans, but I just made it a little bit thicker, okay? Like I said, if you don't want to, you don't have to. Putting back all this deliciousness there. Okay? And now, I didn't want the sausage to be dissolved. This is the perfect time to put the sausage. And I'm going to use right here. We'll see if we need more. We'll open another one. I have over here a can of roasted garlic and herb tomatoes. In it goes. Okay. Let's see how that goes. Oh, yes. Let's see. And we can always taste, because remember, we need to add some salt at this point. We're going to taste right now. Oh my gosh, it is so, so tasty. Put some. Okay. Okay. Just 1 tablespoon of bouillon. It's like if you were using some chicken stock. That's what you're doing. And I think that's it, because we don't want to leave it too salty. The sausage has salt, the smoked wings. So we need to consider all those factors. And we can always add at the end, but we don't want to make a mistake and leave it too, okay? Too salty, let's see. Oh yeah, delicious. Okay. It is delicious. Put some of this here. If you have one of these, you can use half of it and a little bit more onion at the end. I like to give a taste at the end too. Always important at the beginning and at the end. So you have the green bell pepper. Now I'm putting the red. If you only have green, that's okay. And just a little bit more onion. About a quarter of an onion. Because I want to add more flavor, a little more. And you are going to enjoy these flavors. I can guarantee you. Okay. That's it. And then once this is done, I will bring you to taste. Like I said, these are almost done. Just one more run over here. And at the first whistle, we'll be done. I will see you in a little bit to see our beautiful pork and beans with roasted tomatoes. And after that, we're going to taste it. Okay, we are back now, and you guys can take a look at our delicious pork and beans are ready. I am very happy that I got to share with all of you this very, very tasty recipe. I encourage all of you to go ahead and make it. You will love it. Look at this. Let me see if I can bring you here. Look at this. It's just delicious. I can't say. And you can't miss one ingredient. All of them together make this very tasty. So we're gonna try it together. We're gonna have a little bit of everything. Pork. I'm gonna have some of that smoked turkey and some of those roasted tomatoes and sausage. Any type of sausage you have, venison, pork, beef, of course, is delicious. May I show you how beautiful this looks? Isn't that delicious? Now, because we always at Mi Casa es Su Casa, we give it that special touch. I'm gonna bring some cilantro. Okay, some cilantro for garnish. If you guys want to, you don't have to. You can add some cheese. If you want to, for the cheese lovers, and that will be me. You guys know me. It's something about cheese. So any cheese to me is good cheese. There we go. So now I'll bring you over here with me together, and we will now taste. There we go. Together. Let's do a nice thumbnail. And let's raise that red right there. Ooh. Isn't that beautiful? Nice and hot. Let's try some of this sausage. You don't have to have cheese. That's just my taste. Excuse me. That cheese. The taste, you can taste that beer there. And the fire roasted tomatoes, smoked turkey. I'm gonna bring it down here because I know you guys can imagine how heavy, but I will cut. I'll bring it to you so you can see it. A little bit of the rib. Because I want you guys to see. And you know what? Anything when you're making soup, that's why these rib tips were good, that has bone, it will add flavor to your soup. So remember that. It's not just because, just like I did with those smoke wings I added at the beginning. Okay? Just remember, all those things add flavor to your soup. Some of that. Goodness. I need a little. Tell you what, I'm not gonna be holding that, but I'm gonna show you the meat. Falling off the bone. Literally. I can just pick it up with my hand. I know I'm not supposed to, but it's hard for me to be showing you everything. But look how tender that is. Falling off the bone. Look at this. I'm telling you, I have enjoyed so much showing you my version of pork and beans. Of course, I cook many other ones. That's not just, I'm not trying to impose of anybody. I'm just saying there is a lot of ways to cook one thing, and variety is always good. So anyhow, thank you so much once again for being with me. And remember to subscribe so we can be together in YouTube and also in on our Facebook page, Mi Casa es Su Casa. Okay, love you guys, and go ahead and make the soup. I will see you soon. Bye bye.